Good evening, good evening. Am I audible to everyone? Please confirm. Yes. Yes. So starting the session, na? So namaskar, adab, sat shri akal, kaisa hai, 𝐂𝐚𝐴, hello and welcome in Gate Wallah. So in this session, I am going to discuss last 4-month strategy for GATE 2026. If you are preparing for aerospace engineering, means this session is mainly belong to aerospace engineering branch. Okay, so without any delay, we are starting this discussion, and I will discuss this strategy for those students also who have started their preparation, means nearly they have completed their 40 to 50% syllabus, and they want to know how I need to proceed further. And I will cover the strategy for those students also who want to freshly start this preparation of this branch. Okay, so now starting. So first of all, whenever we are preparing for an examination, we need to understand the syllabus of that examination. So if we discuss the syllabus, firstly, this general aptitude and engineering methods, this is non-technical part and it is common for all the branches. So this do subject comes under aerospace branch also. But we will talk about core subject. In core subject which comes is flight mechanics section, space dynamics section, aerodynamics section, structure section, and propulsion section. Okay, but what are the weightage of this section? Now I will discuss that. Okay, everybody know the weightage of general aptitude and engineering mathematics. Nearly the weightage of general aptitude is 15 marks and the weightage of engineering mathematics is around 13 marks. So these two subjects are very important because it will combine this non-technical part, that is general aptitude and mathematics. Their weightage combined comes nearly 28 marks. But we will talk about core subject. In core subject, first section which I am taking is flight mechanics. The weightage of flight mechanics in GATE aerospace is nearly 17 marks. When I'm saying the 17 marks, this is average marking. Don't think Ramanand Bansal sir is saying that in aerospace, GATE aerospace, always from flight mechanics 17 mark question will come. No, sometime it might be possible that in sometime 15 mark question is coming, but in some other year 19 marks question is coming. This is average. So average, on an average from this subject you will find the 17 marks question. Okay, but in this particular section na lot of chapters comes like atmosphere, airplane performance, static stability and dynamic stability. It is your will. If you are considering this as a section, these are the various subject in this particular section. Okay, the sections are atmosphere, airplane performance, static stability and dynamic stability. Similarly, the second section is aerodynamics. This is very important section for GATE aerospace because its weightage you can see it is nearly 20 marks. Okay, in this particular section, basic fluid mechanics subject comes, potential flow theory comes, airfoil and wings comes, compressible flow comes, and the weightage of this particular section is 20 marks. So this is very important section. Next important section is structure, because the weightage of structure is 20 marks, and in this structure weightage part mainly two subject comes, strength of material and structural dynamics. Strength of material and structural dynamics. Okay, mainly in structural dynamics we'll discuss about vibration. Okay, and the weightage of this section is 20 marks. So in this section only two subject is coming and the weightage of this section is 20 marks. Okay, so means this is most, I think in entire GATE aerospace syllabus this is the most important part. Okay, next propulsion, the weightage of propulsion part is 17 marks. Okay, in this propulsion section thermodynamic subject will study engineering performance, turbo machinery and rockets. Okay, next is space dynamics. Okay, the weightage of this particular section is 3 marks, but this section is also small, means syllabus of this section is also small. Okay, and the weightage is 3 marks. So this is the analysis of syllabus of GATE aerospace. I think it should be clear to everyone, and through this discussion you can prioritize if you are starting your preparation which subject I need to study first. Basically, firstly, mainly if you are starting new now, you need to start, you should start from general aptitude and engineering mathematics part. Okay, because the two advantages, firstly it is non-technical part and the weightage of these two subject is 28 marks, and if you are completing mathematics and so it will help you in studying technical subject also. That's why I'm saying you should start your preparation from this subject. Okay, now next, what should be your preparation strategy? For that, now what I'm doing, I'm categorizing the students which who are preparing for GATE Aerospace, or who want to prepare for GATE Aerospace in two categories. One is type A student, one is type B student. In type A student, I am considering those students who have already started their preparation and nearly they have completed 40 to 50% syllabus. This is completed syllabus, na? Yes, nearly they have completed 40 to 50% syllabus. Okay, so those students I am considering in category or type A. Okay, in type B I am taking those students which who are thinking to start their GATE preparation for aerospace branch. Okay, means definitely their 100% syllabus is pending, but if you want to start your GATE preparation now, start from today. Don't do late. Okay, don't do late. Well, whatever strategy I am going to discuss now month wise, I am hoping if you have not started your preparation yet, you will start from today. Okay, so those students who have not started their preparation, whose 100% syllabus is pending in type B category. Okay, yes. Now first I am discussing the preparation strategy of month one. Month one means if from today you are starting your preparation, so what you need to do in first 30 days. Okay, first I am discussing this strategy for type A student. Type A means who have completed their 40 to 50% syllabus. What they can do now, I will discuss very simple strategy. I don't want to complicate the things. So what they can do now, the type A student, in one day you need to study two subjects. One is primary subject, one is secondary subject. Now what is this primary or secondary subject? Okay, in primary subject I will take those subjects which I had not completed till now, means which I need to study first time. Okay, and in secondary subject I will take that subject which I have already completed, but I need to do the revision of that subject. Sometimes student think na, first we'll complete the entire syllabus, then we will start the revision. That is very wrong strategy. Very wrong strategy. Because if you are preparing for any competition exam na, you need to start your revision part as soon as possible. Revision is most important, because if you will not do proper revision na, you will forget the subject which you have studied earlier. That's why revision is very, very important. That's why I am saying take those subject. In primary subject I will take that subject which I need to study first time, and in secondary subject I will take those subject which I have already studied one time, but I need to do the revision of that subject. Like suppose in this syllabus part na, I have completed thermodynamics, so it will come under the category primary subject. Okay, sorry, secondary subject, and I want to study strength of material first time, so it will come under the category of primary subject. Yes. Now what I will do now, in this first month I will divide entire study hours in 16 to 40% ratio. Like suppose in one day I am studying for 10 hours, so 6 hours I will allot for primary subject and 4 hours I will allot for secondary subject. So like this you can do hourly distribution for primary and subject secondary. Like suppose you are studying strength of material first time, so it will come under primary subject. So daily study strength of material 6 hours and complete this subject. Okay, similarly in secondary subject you are revising thermodynamics. How to do revision, that I will discuss, don't worry. But for thermodynamics allot 44% time, that is 4 hour time if you are studying 10 hours. Okay, and revise this subject. Okay, similarly once you have completed strength of material, so then take next other subject in primary category. Similarly if I completed the revision of thermodynamics, so then take next other completed subject in the category of secondary subject. Okay, like this you can plan. This is very simple strategy for month one. Okay, definitely how to study any subject first time, that everybody know, because if you started your preparation you should know how to study the subject first time. Definitely whichever coaching institute you have joined, okay, simply watch the lecture of that subject. Okay, if you are doing preparation for this from any coaching institute, if you are preparing from YouTube, so watch the lecture of that subject from YouTube. If you are following standard book, so study that particular subject from standard book. It is your will from where you are studying any subject first time, but you need to follow any source, because without source you cannot do preparation. So either study through an institute, either study through books, but complete that particular subject. Okay, and after completing, just prepare the class notes of that subject. Okay, because time is not much now, so we'll not complicate the things, so we'll prepare the proper class notes. Okay, after that any particular chapter preparing class notes, solve all the PYQ. PYQ is very important na. And when I'm saying PYQ na, at least you need to solve the PYQs from gate 2028 to till 2025. Solve those PYQs. Okay. And definitely we'll solve those questions. If you are preparing from any lectures, solve all the question which faculty have discussed in the lecture. If you are preparing for any book, solve the questions which is relevant to particular syllabus of that particular subject from that book. After that, for that chapter, solve all the PYQ. So like this, you can study any subject first time. Okay. Now similarly, how we will do the revision of secondary subject. Revision is very important. So I am going to discuss the revision strategy in very detail. If we are doing revision of any particular subject first time na, so definitely first what we will do, we will do revise class notes. We have prepared the class notes. So definitely we'll revise the class note. Whichever question I have solved in class note, I will solve all the questions. I will solve all the questions. Okay. First is this part. After that na, if you are not prepared the short notes of that particular subject, okay, so generally I suggest prepare the short notes of that subject in first revision cycle. So prepare the short notes of this subject, because na in last month na, this short notes will have very help to revise all the subject in less time. So that's why, but when we'll prepare that short notes, you either you can prepare the short notes when you are studying any subject first time, but generally I suggest in first time we are already making class notes. So rather than making short notes when we are studying any subject first time, I will suggest prepare the short notes when you are doing the revision. Okay. So during revision time, I will suggest prepare the short notes. Okay. After that, what we'll do, after revising any particular subject and preparing short notes, we'll attempt the test, means join any test series. And in that series na, definitely test series will provide topic wise and subject wise test. So I will suggest attempt the topic wise and subject wise test of that particular subject. Okay, if you are not enough time, you can only attempt subject wise test, but at least attempt subject wise test. Okay, but whenever I'm saying na attempt any test, don't attempt any test without revision. So first revise through this strategy, after that attempt the test. Now when we have attempted the test na, after that what we'll do, we'll do the analysis of that test. This is very important part in preparation, analysis. And how we'll do the analysis? So in this revision part, I am discussing how to do the analysis. Okay, so analysis means na, we'll do the analysis of two types. One is mistake analysis. Mistake analysis, suppose, okay, in that particular test na, answer of either I have not attempted any particular question, or suppose any answer of any question is incorrect. So what we'll do, we need to identify what mistake I have done in that question. Okay, and whatever mistake you are doing now, mainly that mistake will come under the two category. One is silly mistake. Okay, and student do lot of silly mistake. Okay, so we need to work on this part. And second type of mistake is conceptual mistake. Second type of mistake is conceptual mistake. So what you can do now, just watch the mistake, just see the solution of that particular question. After going through the solution of that particular question, if you are realizing my concept in this question is correct, still my question is wrong, so what is the reason? Definitely silly mistake. Silly mistake means we had done the mistake of unit. Suppose in question examiner has given diameter, by but mistake I had taken that as radius. This comes under the category of silly mistake. Okay, and we need to work on silly mistake, because if you are not working on silly mistake na, means you are not preparing for examination. You are clearing the concept of the subject, but you are not preparing for examination, because students do lot of silly mistakes. So we need to work on that. How we can work? So I suggest generally make a copy which is known as mistake copy. You can make this copy in hard form also. You can make this copy in short form also. I will take that out, but first I am discussing the solution. Okay, discussing this strategy. Okay, in that mistake copy na, in test series whatever mistake you had done, suppose by mistake you had taken diameter as radius, so write that in mistake copy. Whenever similar type of question will come na, I will read the question carefully whether examiner has given diameter or examiner has given radius. In any particular question, if lot of data is involved and you had done the mistake by taking by reading that a lot of data, so we'll write all the given data while solving that question. Okay, if you are doing unit mistake, in this type of question I will use SI unit, or in this type of question I will take force in Newton, I am take dimension in mm. I'm just giving the example how you can decide how to prepare a mistake copy. And whenever we are going to attempt next test, we'll revise that silly mistake copy also. So you will find automatically that gradually your silly mistake will reduce. Okay, so in this way you can work on silly mistake. Second is conceptual mistake, like if we are unable to take the approach of that question, कि उस क्वेश्चन में हम लोग को कैसे दिमाग लगाना है, कैसे आगे बढ़ना है. तो अगर approach, if we are taking wrong approach, means definitely that question is wrong, not due to silly mistake, we have done some conceptual mistake. And if that question is wrong due to conceptual mistake na, means from whichever topic that question has come na, that topic is weak for me. And if I come to know weak topic, I need to work on it. So what I will do, first of all, see what mistake I had done in that question, what type of conceptual mistake. Okay, and that topic is from your class notes, study that topic again. After that, solve that question again. Okay, and not only that question, but with similar concept, solve at least 2 to 3 more questions. So in this way na, this concept weak topic will become gradually strong. So like this you can work on conceptual mistake. Okay, so this analysis is very important. Okay, right now this much analysis is sufficient, but similarly when you will attempt mock test na, that strategy I will discuss later. So while attempt mock test, when we'll do the analysis of mock test na, we'll do analysis related to time management also. But right now during subject wise test, mainly you have to work on mistakes. Okay, so like this you can do the revision of subject. Okay, so this is the strategy of month 1. Okay, now but this was the strategy for type A student. But what type B student will do, because they have not completed any subject, because right now they have not started their preparation, they want to start their preparation. So definitely, since they have not started their preparation now, so here they need to select 2 subjects. Suppose one subject I am taking as subject A, subject B. Okay, but both will be primary subject, because both are new to us na. I had not studied any of these 2 subjects. Like suppose I am taking in subject A, I am taking strength of material, in subject B I am taking thermodynamics. Now what I will do, I will divide entire study hour in 50% ratio, because both are new subject. Okay, like suppose in one day I am studying for 12 hours. Since we have not started preparation, so my timing should be more na. If type A student is studying 10 hours, so type B student should study for 12 hours na. Yes, so out of 12 hours we'll allot 6 hours for subject A and 6 hours for subject B. Method to study is same na, like this, because we are studying the subject first time, watch the lecture, prepare the class notes, after that solve the PYQ. Okay, so in month 1 only complete the syllabus, because right now we have not started the preparation. So this is the strategy for type B student. Now after 30 days, now what we will do in month 2. So see, for month 2 na, strategy is same for both type of student, whether it is type A or type B. Okay, and what is the strategy? Same strategy, this strategy will follow. Repeat this, copy plus paste. Means again what we'll do, we'll divide we'll study 2 subject in one day. One is primary subject, one is completed subject is secondary subject. 60% for primary subject and 40% for secondary subject. Primary study I am studying first time, so I will follow this strategy, and in secondary subject I am revising the subject first time, so I will follow this strategy. So this is the strategy for month 2. Okay, now what about month 3? Definitely in month 3 na, I am assuming that our on and around my 70% syllabus will get complete. Okay, for type A student they can complete at least 90%. For type B student I am hoping they have completed 70%. So right now we have completed more percentage of subject. So that's why now in month 3 we will focus more on revision. Strategy is same, but now what we'll do now, we'll allot 30 to 40% for primary subject and 60 to 70% for secondary subject, because now I need to do revision in fast manner, sir, to ensure that I can do the revision in multiple times. So I am just changing the time interval. Now I will allot, suppose I am studying 13 hours, so 3 hours for primary subject and 7 hours for secondary subject. Or suppose the student who have completed entire syllabus, so definitely will allot entire timing in revision, and I will do cyclic revision. Cyclic revision means after completing entire syllabus, suppose there is total 10 subject. Just for example, I revise all the 10 subject also, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, all subject I revised. So now again I will do the revision of subject A, then B, C, D, E, F, G, I. Then this cyclic revision, I will repeat this cyclic revision till GATE examination. So I will do this cyclic revision. So this is the strategy for month 3. Okay. Now this is very important, last 30 days, or you can say the strategy of month 4. Now what I will do in month 4. So in month 4, I am assuming that we have completed entire syllabus. It might be possible some students are unable to complete entire syllabus. They have completed 90% syllabus, 85% syllabus, whatever part of syllabus you have completed. But first take one oath that in last month, that is in month 4, we will not study any new subject. Okay, just think, suppose out of 10 subject I have completed 9 subjects. So just think only question from that 9 subject will come in GATE examination. It will increase your confidence. And if you completed entire 10 subject, it is good. Okay, yes. So means in last month we will not study any new subject. Okay, so what we'll do, I need to, whatever syllabus I have completed, I just do the revision of that subject. Along with that, we'll attempt proper mock test. So what we'll do in last month now, in last month in 2 to 3 days interval, we'll attempt the mock test. If any student is comfortable in revising the entire subject in 2 days, so attempt the mock test in 2 days interval. But if any student is taking more time in revision, so then I will suggest attempt mock test in 3 days interval. Okay. But before attempting the mock test, I need to revise all the subject. And if you want to revise all the subject in 2 days, you cannot revise from class notes. So what I can do, revise those subjects from short notes. If you have prepared formula copy, then revise those subjects from formula copy before attempting the mock test. But important thing is, I will not attempt any mock test without this revision, because without revision I will not attempt any test. Take this oath na. So okay, but for mock test we'll revise through short notes and formula copy. Okay, this is one way. Okay, now after that definitely we'll attempt, first I'm discussing this mock test part. After that definitely we'll attempt that mock test. Yes, attempted. After attempting the mock test, we'll do the analysis. And again now we'll do analysis in 2 parts. One is mistake analysis. Mistake analysis part I already covered. If you are doing any silly mistake, write in the mistake copy. If you are doing conceptual mistake, revise that topic from your class notes once again and solve 2 to 3 questions from that concept. Okay, this is the analysis of silly mistake. Second, I will discuss, second analysis which we'll do in from mock test is time management skill. How to manage your time. Okay, that I will discuss in next slide. Okay, so time management analysis I will discuss later, but first I am completing this strategy part. Okay, so first is in 2 to 3 days we'll attend mock test. Before attempting mock test, we'll revise all the subject through short notes and formula copy. Very simple. After attempting the mock test, we'll do the analysis. In analysis part, one analysis is mistake analysis that I already covered. Second analysis is time management analysis that I will discuss later. Don't worry. Okay. Now, parallel to this, I am revising subject short notes of all the subject in 2 days. But parallel to this, I will do the subject wise revision also. In subject wise revision, if you have sufficient time, I will suggest do subject wise revision from class notes and once again solve the PYQs of that subject. Okay, so in 2 to 2 days I am revising all the subject through short notes, but parallel to this I will do the subject wise revision also in cyclic order. Cyclic order means here I am not saying revise all the subject in 1 day. If you are taking in revising any subject in 3 days, take 3 days. But subject first revise subject A, then subject B, subject C, subject D. It is going in parallel manner. It has to nothing to do with this revision. Okay, subject E, subject F. Like this, once you have completed all the revision of subjects, then again start subject wise revision of subject A. Like this, do this in cyclic manner. Okay. Now analyze the mock test, the text that I have already covered, and I have already discussed that in last month will not start any new subject. Now here you have to work on time management part also, so how you can manage the time. Okay, okay, and how we can analyze, do the analysis related to time management skill. See, very simple. Whenever you are attempting any mock test, after attempting, just think by yourself okay, what should be my strategy to attempt the mock test? Okay, and by taking whatever strategy I attempted the first mock test, which thing is not worked for me? Like suppose you are thinking that what I will do now, I will attempt 2 mark question first, then I will attempt 1 mark question. Attempt first mock test by taking that strategies. I'm not discussing this strategy, I'm just taking an example. After attempting the test, see, through this strategy you were able to complete all the paper or not. If you are thinking that due to time management I left some questions and those questions were easy, so your this strategy is not good, so I need to change the strategy. Then think for next mock test what should be my strategy. Like this now, if you'll do analysis in 3 to 4 or 5 mock tests now, you will have final strategy to attempt the test. And after that remaining mock test, including GATE exam, attempt with that strategy. Okay. But sometimes now student get confused that what should be when I'm deciding firstly that what should be my strategy. So student get confused. So for those students, I am discussing my strategy. What was my strategy to attempt any mock test? But this strategy I am discussing just for reference. If you want, you can take this strategy and you can apply in first mock test. But I will suggest after attempting first mock test, analyze this strategy. And if you think I need to change something in this strategy, change this. What is my strategy now? In GATE examination, total 65 questions comes. So what I do now, I attempt all the 65 question in first round. But I'm saying I'm attempt all the 65 question in first round. It doesn't mean I try to solve all the question in first round. What I do, suppose I gone through question 1. First I do the first I do the analysis of that question. That question is easy, time consuming, or that question I'm not getting any approach to solve that question. If I'm thinking that question is easy, not much time consuming, so I solve that question in first round itself. Okay, then apply the answer. But after studying question 1, I'm thinking that I can solve this question, but it is very time consuming, it is very lengthy. So what I do now, I do that question. For that question I do mark for review and I go to the next question. In first round I will not solve that question. Okay. Similarly, if I'm thinking that question, I'm not able to think what should be the strategy to solve this question, what is the approach of that question, so definitely I am not able to solve that question, so I will leave that question in first round. Similarly, in this manner I will go from question 1 to 65. So this is first round. After the first round, firstly those questions which were easy, I have attempted all those questions. Okay. Okay, so what will happen ना, मेरे माइंड में कोई प्रेशर नहीं होगा कि अब मेरे से कोई इजी क्वेश्चन छूट सकता है, तो थोड़ा सा मैं रिलैक्स फील करूंगा. सेकंड क्या होगा कि अगर हम लोग थोड़ा देर कोई क्वेश्चन को सॉल्व कर लेते हैं तो हम लोग थोड़ा रिलैक्स हो जाते हैं, हम लोग का माइंड एक्टिव हो जाता है. लेकिन माइंड एक्टिव का मतलब होता है ना, जो क्वेश्चन लेंदी था ना उसको सॉल्व करने में फर्स्ट टाइम में जितना टाइम लगता है, सेकंड टाइम में राउंड में उससे भी कम टाइम लगेगा. इट विल टेक लेस टाइम. नाउ व्हाट आई विल डू ना, इन सेकंड राउंड आई विल सॉल्व, जनरली आई सॉल्व दोस क्वेश्चन which I had done mark for review. Okay. In second round, if any question is taking little bit more time, now don't issue. I have no issue because I have solved all the easy questions already. Okay. After that also, if I am getting time, so in third round, I will solve those questions which I was thinking I am unable to solve in first round. And you will find now, suppose I have suppose in for third round, 5 questions are left. So I'm 100% sure now out of those 4-5 questions in third round, you will be able to solve at least 2 to 3 questions if you are prepared for the examination seriously. Okay. But I will solve this question in third round because in third round I'm taking third question whose approach I was not getting in first round. So this is my strategy. If you are thinking this strategy will work for you, apply that strategy in first mock test and then do the analysis. And after analysis, we are thinking I need to change the strategy, change that and apply in next mock test. And after that, in 3 to 4 mock test, we will prepare a final strategy to apply to attempt any mock test. Clear? Yes. So I think I have discussed what should be your strategy for last 4 months and it should be clear to everyone. If any student who want to prepare for GATE Aerospace, but not for GATE 2026, for 2027, So GATE wala team, it is very big announcement. GATE wala team is starting their batch for GATE Aerospace, because a lot of students were sending queries, sir please start aerospace branch. So here is aerospace branch. Okay, so this branch we are starting for GATE 2027, not for GATE 2026 na. This language of this batch will be English. Okay, currently the price of this batch is 13500. Okay, so if you want you can join. Sir, which faculty will teach us? So I'm discussing that part also. uh, right now Nirmar Divas is also going on. In Nirmar Divas you will find all the GATE and ESE batches up to 71% discount. So if you want to join any particular batch you can join, and definitely this is batch for you. Yes. So if we'll talk about faculty, this is approved sir. I need not to approve sir is not required any introduction, because it is one of the famous faculty of GATE mechanical of strength of material subject. Okay. In aerospace, he will teach you strength of material definitely. He is MTech from IIT Kharagpur in design part. So you can think, since he had done a MTech in design part now, his concept in strength of material is very good and his teaching skill is excellent. Okay, his GATE all India rank is 320. Next is Vinod sir. Vinod sir is all India rank 1 in GATE, and most importantly he has done ME in aerospace branch from ISC Bangalore. Along with GATE AIR 1, Vinod sir has cleared ISRO also with all India rank 3. Vinod sir has cleared ESE engineering service examination also with all India rank 4. The next faculty is Vinay sir, Vinay Kumar sir. Right now he is ISRO scientist. His all India rank in GATE examination is 2 in 𝐂𝐸𝐴 engineering science branch. Next faculty is Deepak Jain sir. Deepak Jain sir, he is BTech in aerospace engineering and also MTech from NIT Allahabad in aerospace. Okay, his GATE all India rank is 35 from aerospace. So he has cleared GATE from aerospace. Next, nothing me, Ramanand Bansal sir. I am ex-IOCL officer. My GATE all India rank is 70 in mechanical branch. I have cleared the GATE in 2014 in final year of engineering. After that, I have joined IOCL as operation officer in Hazira terminal. But after working for 1 year, since my passion toward teaching, I left the job. Okay, and since then I am teaching in the field of GATE and ESC. Next is 𝐂𝐤𝐴𝐬𝐿 Dixit sir. He is MTech from NIT Calicut and he teach thermodynamics in fluid mechanics in very good manner. He is best faculty I can say for this fluid and thermal part. Next is Dr. Puneet sir. He is MSc and PhD in mathematics. So definitely he will teach mathematics subject to all of you. Okay. Then next is Amulya Ratan sir. He is one of the top aptitude mentor or trainer in GATE industry. So he will teach you aptitude subject. Okay, so that's all. It is all about the last 4-month strategy of GATE Aerospace. And if you want to prepare for GATE 2027, you can join our GATE Aerospace branch. Clear? I will discuss about naval architecture, miss, that if we can start any batch. But right now I cannot commit. Okay. So ending the session na. You can pin us or message us in Telegram also. If you want to join my Telegram, in Telegram search Ramanand Bansal sir PW. Similarly, you can join the group of Approved sir also, Vinod sir also, 𝐂𝐤𝐴𝐬𝐿 Dixit sir also. Okay, Puneet sir also. Similarly, you can join the group of all the faculty. Okay. So ending the session, I think it will be helpful for all of you.